Hey guys, I just want to do a quick video to kind of walk you through what to expect with class, what you'll need for class, all that good stuff. Alright, so to start off, here is our regular Blackboard course page that we've been using all semester. Communication is going to be super important at this time. You communicating with me communicating with you. So here's all of our announcements. Your announcements also go to your river mail, so as long as you check one of those, you're good to go. Make sure that you check your river mail because I'm going to be also sending out individual emails. So also, please be sure to reply to this email with "got it," so that way I know that you've seen everything and you know what to expect, all that good stuff. There's also a quick little survey. It's like 3 little questions just to help me help you know what to expect in this time, so please fill that out. But this pretty much walks you through everything. Right here, as you can find our announcements, here's our syllabus and schedule. So that same syllabus we walked through on day 1. And then I updated the schedule so that way it will reflect all of these changes. So this will be up to date. So on Thursday, we will be taking test 3. That means Thursday at 8 p.m. All chapter 3 homework and quizzes will be due, so I did push that back. We'll have one day, which is a little bit crazy, but I'll show you what we're going to do for chapter 4. Then we have chapter 4 test and the final exam. And the MyMathLab grades reflect all of this good stuff. So going down, our virtual classroom. So this, if you click on this link right here, this is what our virtual classroom will look like. What we're going to do is I pre-recorded videos for all of our notes sections, so you'll watch those at your convenience. And then we're just going to meet just for a little bit of time to kind of like touch base, answer questions. This will be your participation grade too, so it should be an easy way to bring your grade up. You can either click on this when this is available. Our class is from 5:30 to 8 usually, but you can go on 30 minutes early for my virtual office hours. Also, if you have any questions, you can shoot me an email and we can just jump right onto this classroom. You can either click on this link or I will email you a direct link through an announcement, and it'll also go to your email. Just click on the link and it's super easy and it's done. Let me show you what this looks like. So joining the course right here. Notice everyone's going to be using this across the country. A lot of people are going to be using this. So a lot of our technology might be a little bit, have some errors pop up, might be a little sluggish. So just be patient. We're working on this together. But if you have any issues, shoot me an email. Couple things. Here's where we can turn our audio, our microphone off and on. So only turn it on whenever you are asking a question. If not, you can just hear everyone, you know, in the background. If your kids are home, if your TV is playing, whatever, make sure to turn that off. For a microphone, I don't have any like fancy mic or anything. I just use the microphone that's built into my computer. If you do not have a microphone built into your computer, I will also be, along with the link, emailing you a phone number that you can just call in, and you can use your phone as your microphone, or you can just use your phone completely and then view everything through the link or through the Blackboard app, and you could just use your phone completely. Here's where you can turn on your video, so that way you can keep it off. Like, I'll probably keep it off right now, to be honest with you. I'm in the truck trying to multitask a little bit. So, you can make it where everyone was worried about, like, you know, seeing the mess in the background, seeing their kids in the background. I don't have to see you, like, so you can leave that off. Here is how you raise your hand. So say you have a question, you can raise your hand. I can see it on my side that you raise your hand, and then you just click on it whenever you answer, to lower your hand whenever your question's answered. Over here, this is like our control panel. So starting off, here's our little chat board, so you can chat or write whatever that you need to on here. Here's where I can see everyone who's attended for your participation grade. Here's where you can share content. So you can share the whiteboard, so that way I can also give you permission to write on it. So that way if we're discussing something together, you know, I can write x plus 1 equals 0. I'm just writing this with my mouse. I'm had to buy a new iPad and like an iPad pencil. And it's coming in this, it should be here today. You could change the colors on here. So whenever that gets there, this will be a little bit easier for me to kind of walk you through problems on our virtual office hours. But right now I'm just using my my mouse and it's sufficient. You can also type over here, you know, x plus 1 equals 0. That's fine too. So we can use this. I can also share our MyMathLab screen, so that way I, like, say you're pulling it up, and let's go over here first. Let's pull up MyMathLab, and say you have a problem up. I can choose to pull up MyMathLab screen and I can share it with you, so that way you can see my screen, you can see what we're walking through. If you have like a question pulled up over here, whatever the case may be. So I can stop sharing that. I can also ask you questions for your participation grade, so that it'll pop up right on your screen. So that is our virtual classroom. So let's get out of that. Yeah, so that's about it. MyMathLab, same as usual. As I said before, I updated all the due dates and all that stuff, so that's the same. Here's your grade book that I'm going to be basing your grade off of. Going to test 3. Clicking on test 3. Test 3 material. So here's the blank notes packet, here's each worked out notes packet, and here's each video. So that way, if you want to go back and review any of that good stuff, let me make it where it's how you see it. Oops. Going back to test 3. And it's the same thing for test 4. So it's telling you to remind, please do the practice problems on MyMathLab for extra credit. Since we won't have time to review like we usually do before a test in class, we created this document. So here's a quick document. Let me show you what it looks like. Super cool. It would be the same thing we'd be going over in class. So here's 22 problems worked out, or 22 regular problems, same for MyMathLab. Here's them worked out. So this is saying numbers 1 through 3. Just click on this link, and this video walks you through numbers 1 through 3 of the review. Super easy, super cool. So that's that, just clicking on those links. Lastly, submitting work here. I'm going to show you about test 3. So you're going to do test 3 on MyMathLab. You can't see it right now, but whenever, I believe our test, is April 2nd, I think we said. I have so many classes, I'm getting them confused. Let me see. Schedule. Yeah, April 2nd will be test 3. So it will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. on MyMathLab. So on MyMathLab, it will come up right under the test 3 practice problems. So it'll pop up. You can log on from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. because I know everyone's schedule is a little crazy. Oh, come on, man. Everyone's schedule is a little crazy, so that way that will hopefully give you a little bit of leeway to make it as convenient as possible for you. Clicking on all assignments. Scrolling down. So right here under the chapter 3 review practice problems, you will see test 3. Just click on it. You can work through it, and there'll be a 90-minute practice problems. Please be sure to be honest with me, honest with you, that you have no extra resources, no notes, no anything. Just like you would take it normally. So to show work, you have 2 options. Going back, on the actual test, I put a screenshot here so you see exactly what it looks like. On the actual test, there's going to be a button that says show work. You can click on this and then just write on here. You can use this button to attach a picture. You can type on here. Or what you can do, which I think is going to be, I think this option is going to be easier, is you can go to test 3 material. I kind of have extra stuff on here, so just bear with me. But right here, you can submit work here. It has to be submitted within 30 minutes of you taking your test. So right after you take your test, take pictures of your work, email yourself those pictures, and then attach those pictures right here. So save them to your desktop or whatever, and then put them right here, press submit, and you're done. So this is how you take a test. Same thing for test 4. So all of this is already available to you. So because we only have technically 1 class, you can start working on test 4 stuff as soon as you take your test 3. So blank notes, your worked out notes, and you're going to watch these videos. Here's the properties of exponents. We're going to use that and transformations a lot. So here's a little bit review if you need it. Practice problems, and same thing for submitting work here. Same thing for the final exam. Here's some study topics. Here's the review. Same thing that we did before. Here's some videos that I created going over the final exam review. I think that's about everything. We won't be doing chapter 5 because there's just no time, so don't worry about that. But you don't see that on your end, so don't worry. I think that's about everything. If you have any questions, please let me know. If not, good luck, and I'll be talking to you.